Today I'm going to share with you a favorite book of mine by one of my favorite authors, Phoebe Gilman. This book is called Grandma and the Pirates. This is the same author who wrote Something from Nothing. She also wrote The Balloon Tree. We've read quite a few of her books, but this particular book, Grandma and the Pirates, is one of my favorites. It was because of her wonderful noodle pudding that Grandma met the pirates. On a warm summer day, when Melissa was over in the meadow picking buttercups and daisies, Oliver, Grandma's parrot, said to her, "Ollie want a noodle?" Or to Grandma, "Ollie want a noodle?" You can see the parrot over here in the corner, and Grandma's making a pie. So Grandma cooked a noodle pudding and set it on the windowsill to cool. A delicious noodly aroma wafted out of the warm sea breezes. Wafted out to the warm sea breezes. Yum, said Oliver. And if you look out the window, you can see there's a ship coming in. And you can see the aroma from Grandma's noodle pudding wafting out to that particular ship. "Yo ho yum," said 3 hungry pirates who happened to be sailing past. None of them could cook very well. For breakfast, lunch, and supper, they ate raw fish and barnacles. Barnacles are different things that set upon rocks or maybe even upon the bottom of a ship. Starfish, other creatures that latch on and live off of whatever surface they've latched onto. Not very tasty. So these sailors were eating raw fish and barnacles. At snack time, they sucked on seaweed. When that delicious noodly smell reached their 3 noses, they stopped the ship, dropped the anchor, and rowed ashore. "Yo ho yum yum, we smell noodles, we want some. Yo ho yum yum, look out noodles, here we come." Here come the pirates. They swaggered up to Grandma's house and grabbed the noodle pudding. "Unhand those noodles," cried Grandma, but they swallowed them down. Gulp, gulp, gulp. "Much better than seaweed," they said. "What else is there to eat?" Not only have they eaten Grandma's delicious pudding, but they want even more. They didn't even say thank you. Look at Grandma waving her rolling pin. I don't think she looks very happy. They opened Grandma's cupboard. They just barged right in. And into their pirate sacks they took strawberry shortcake, mashed potatoes too, pickled beets, pot roast, luscious meatball stew, lamb chops, lollipops, peanut butter spread, pizza pie, popcorn, pumpernickel bread, cheddar cheese, cream cheese, blueberry juice, apricot dumplings, rich chocolate mousse, cold chicken salad, spicy apple strudel, oatmeal muffins, and every last noodle. What are your favorite things to eat? Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, they popped Grandma and Oliver, her parrot, into their pirate sack too. "Help! Help! We're being kidnapped by pirates!" yelled Grandma and Oliver. When Melissa heard the cries, she dropped her buttercups and daisies and ran back to the house as fast as she could. But it wasn't fast enough. They were gone. Melissa looked out at the ship still anchored in the bay. She could hear the roar and clamor of the pirates as they were making quite a fuss. They fought over who would eat the most delicious food. Look, this is Melissa looking out at the pirate ship, thinking about how could she save her grandma. "They'll be eating all day. They're fighting over who has the most delicious food," she said to herself. "I'll wait until dark. It'll be safer to rescue Grandma and Oliver the parrot then." By the light of the moon, she swam out to the ship, and then she climbed aboard. The pirates were fast asleep. In this illustration, we can see Melissa swimming out to the ship. How happy Melissa, Grandma, and Oliver were to see each other again. "Lower the small boat. We'll sneak away while the pirates are sleeping," whispered Grandma. "It's not going to be easy," said Melissa. The boss pirate had chained Oliver the parrot to his perch, and he keeps the key in the captain's boot. Melissa tiptoed over and reached inside the boot. Oh, it looks like he wakes up. "Ho, ho, ho!" The boss pirate laughed. He was very ticklish. He laughed so hard that he woke himself up. He woke the other pirates up too. Then he stopped laughing and growled, "It isn't nice to steal." Oh. "Well, you stole my grandma and her parrot Oliver as well." "Quiet," growled the boss pirate. "She's my grandma now, and you are my new cabin boy. Start swabbing the deck." See, he has this mop. He wants Melissa to start cleaning the deck with the mop. The pirates pulled up the anchor and sailed away talking and taking Grandma, Melissa, and Oliver away with them. It wasn't bad at first. At least they were together. Oliver learned to sing old pirate songs. "We are rough, we are tough, we are gruff, gruff, gruff. We are gruff, we are tough, We are rough, rough, rough. Grandma cooked lots of noodle puddings, and Melissa helped sail the ship. It might have been fun if only the pirates hadn't been so mean and nasty. Look at Melissa. Looks like she's really started to sail the ship quite well on her own. But the pirates were too mean. They sailed their pirate ship around the world, robbing people, stealing things everywhere. And when they weren't robbing everyone and stealing everything, they were teasing poor Oliver, the parrot. He must be seasick. He looks a little green. They'd grab his noodle and say, Polly doesn't want a cracker. Polly doesn't want a cracker. Those pirates aren't being nice to Oliver the parrot. The situation was serious. Every time they tried to escape, Grandma, Oliver, and Melissa, the pirates would catch them. Once, when the pirates were busy counting their gold, Melissa lowered a boat. The boat rattled and banged against the side of the ship. They were trying to sneak away. That didn't work. Another time, Grandma thought they should hide inside of a treasure chest and get carried ashore. It would have worked if only Oliver hadn't sneezed. Then one day, as they were nearing the island of Bula Bula, Melissa said something shocking. We have to stop trying to get away from them. Never, cried Grandma. You don't understand, said Melissa. We don't have to get away from them. We know how to sail this ship, don't we? We'll trick them into getting away from us. Here's my plan. I'll draw a fake map and pretend to be whispering about a lost treasure that we might find on Bula Bula. So instead of trying to escape from them, get them to escape from us, and we'll take the ship. Grandma and Melissa and Oliver waited until they were sure the pirates weren't listening. Psst. They waited until they were sure the pirates were listening, but pretending that they weren't listening. Psst. 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 Treasure. Psst. 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 Map. Psst. 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 Bula Bula. The boss pirate grabbed the map. Please don't steal our treasure, cried Melissa. Ho, ho, ho! The boss pirate laughed. It's my treasure now. Grandma, Melissa, and Oliver watched as all of the pirates scrambled up the island's rocky coast. They're going to love it there, Melissa laughed to Grandma. And then they pulled up the anchor and they sailed away. The pirates dug a lot of holes on Bula Bula, searching for treasure. Before they noticed, Egas! Where did they go? Where's the ship? Look at those pirates. And that's the end of the story. I hope you like that story as much as I do, my friends. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.